Team USA and Australia wrap up play in Brisbane, plus 3 Dare to Dreams around the country, all coming up next on a brand new Counterattack. Hi everyone, Greg Meskel here. Thanks for joining us on the Counterattack. We start first in Brisbane, Australia, and the big news last week, the end of a streak. The USA women's national team, they took a 69-game win streak into game number 2 in Australia. They hadn't lost since April of 2018, also to Australia. You know where this is headed. Australia able to defeat Team USA 10-9 despite 3 goals from Maggie Steffens, 12 saves from Gabby Stone. This is what was accomplished during the run. 1 FINA World Championship, 1 FINA World Cup, a Pan Am Games title, 2 FINA World League Super Final titles, and that all-important ticket to Tokyo 2020. It's a record in the modern era of women's water polo. 69 straight games. Coach Adam Krikorian talked about it afterwards.
All right, I know the streak has come to an end, something a lot of people like to talk about. For us, I guess we're just disappointed we lost the game, whether it's part of a 69-game winning streak or a 69-game losing streak. I think you always want to win, and that's kind of really our focus. Is a little bit more about how we play the game, and I think we deserve to lose that game. Australia played fantastic. They've looked great this whole trip, and we got a lot to work on.
After that, back in the pool just 2 days later, back to business. Team USA starting a new win streak. They defeat Australia 10-7. Stephanie Haralabidis with 3 goals in the victory. And post-game, Maggie Steffens talked about the week of training and competition in Australia.
I think it's always a pleasure for us to be in Australia. Not only is the sport world and aquatic world so loved and supported, I mean, this is the 3rd game and there's more people. So we love that. We love being able to share, our passion for sport, our passion for water polo.
Now on to the USA men. After falling to Australia the first time out down under, they battled back with a victory. Luca Cupido, Johnny Hooper, 2 goals each in a 10-9 win over the Aussies. That led into the final match. Despite 5 big goals from the amazing brick Alex Bowen, Australia gets the win 14-8. Olympian Alex Obert and assistant coach Alex Rodriguez talked post-game about the week down under.
3 games were really good for us as a program. We brought 19 players to this event. This is basically our training roster for the Tokyo Olympics. We were able to get a lot of guys who need the experience and give them opportunity to fight for a spot for Olympic Games. I saw some real growth from some of our guys. The first 2 games were really close matches and allowed us to have some really good game experience at an international level, playing a very physical team. 3rd game, I think we tired out a little bit, playing some inexperienced guys. But that's one of the things I like about Coach Udovic's approach, is he's always thinking about developing and is willing to do whatever it takes for the ultimate goal, which is for us medaling in the Olympic Games.
It was a great 3-game series with Australia. It was their JOs, this time up in Brisbane, so there were a lot of young kids being able to see some great high-level water polo. I think it's a great thing for the sport and helps grow the sport. And it was also awesome for us because it was packed full of kids and loud and a great atmosphere. We had a lot of good plays. We actually came out losing 2 of the games, but we won 1 and it was great. We had a lot of young guys, got some good experience, and we got a lot of good experiences.
As many of you know, wildfires have been plaguing Australia for weeks now. Team USA doing their part before departing Brisbane, signing and donating t-shirts and special USA Australia swimsuits. More here via the USA Water Polo social media accounts. Thanks to Water Polo Australia for hosting a great week of water polo and setting up an opportunity to give back. And now we swing it back stateside. Dare to Dream, 3 editions this year. The 10 and Under Festival focused on having fun and learning the sport of water polo. With that in mind, we did away with medals this year. Doesn't matter who won or who lost. This is 10-year-olds playing water polo. We're here to help them get better at the sport and enjoy the game of water polo. We had 3 different locations. Irvine, California, the original host. Houston, Texas, hosting for the 2nd straight year. And Orinda, California, hosting for the first time, continuing NorCal's strong love for the sport of water polo. A big thanks to all of our hosts, some photos and videos here, more on the USA Water Polo social media accounts. We were in Irvine, California, caught up with some of the participants about a week of fun water polo at Dare to Dream.
My time here at Dare to Dream has been awesome. My team has been collaborating, and my coach has been great. We've also had a lot of fun playing water polo. We learned collaboration. We also learned about the new rules that they applied.
Here is really fun to play water polo because I'm from a different team, so you could go into different teams and like you can make friends with new people. So it's a lot of fun.
My brothers have never done it, and it was my first time. And it's just been a lot of time because I get to go against teams and I get to learn from them.
We want to have like fun, and it's a tournament. We want to try our best, and I think we're gonna learn like some new tricks from the other teams. It was a great experience because we got to play with people that we knew, like past from the old teams, and we got to try new tricks.
They played well and they never gave up, and no matter what happened, they kept their chins up high.
The one thing I'll remember about this weekend is hanging out with my entire team and my coach.
And now we close out our show as we do every week with our social media send-off, brought to you by our friends at Cobian, bringing you the best water polo on the internet. And we go back to Australia and Adam Krikorian's update following the end of Team USA's record win streak. Shout out to NN Thomas. This great comment. He'll be receiving a brand new pair of Cobian sandals. And remember, to be eligible to win a free pair of Cobian sandals, just comment on a USA Water Polo Instagram post. We pick the winner at random. Just that simple. On to the rest of the social media send-off. If you haven't heard the story of Johnny Kim, I highly recommend it. The former Santa Monica high school water polo player. Water polo is like the 10th most important thing he's ever done in his life. This guy has done it all. U.S. Navy SEAL, an officer, medical school, now an astronaut. Really an amazing example of the places you can go after water polo. Big shout out to Johnny Kim and this great article in Business Insider. Highly recommend everyone checking it out. The record win streak complete. Team USA on social media showing love to the USA women's national team. Now it's time to reset and start up a new win streak with Tokyo ahead. And now we go back to Dare to Dream. Cal men's water polo head coach Kirk Everest, the Olympian. He knows the sport at the highest level, but enjoying the development opportunity with the 10 and under squad in the East Bay. Keeping in Northern California, the College of Marin. This is north of San Francisco. They're adding women's water polo, a new program starting this fall. And they've got Steve Carrera as their head coach. He's named the new head man there at the College of Marin, coming up from Orange County. Best of luck to the College of Marin. And a great story back in Greensboro at the ODP East Regionals. Ella Maddox in her first competition since being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, as shared by her mom. Great to see Ella in the pool and enjoying water polo again. And last but not least, we told you we'd be your source for Elise Williams' wedding news. She has officially said yes to the dress. And that's the best of water polo on the internet this week. Thanks for all your submissions. Keep them coming. Tag us at USAWP. Use the hashtag counterattack. That's all for this week's episode. Thanks for joining us. And don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, look weak side.